What up, 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 world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, what's the deal? And today, we got a crazy situation. They calling it the copycat of the Ahmaud Arbery killing. Um, where in this situation, this guy's name is DeMontario Gibson, 24. He was a FedEx driver delivering packages in Brookhaven, Mississippi on January 24th when two strangers in a pickup truck chased him and his unmarked van for several minutes and fired at the vehicle at least 5 times. Now, it is being reported that this is another father-son duo, which this is the photo of these guys that I got right there. Brandon Case, 35, was actually charged with weapons and assault charges, while his father, Gregory Case, 58, faced conspiracy charges. The suspects were reportedly released on bond 1 day after being charged, which was a week after the shooting actually occurred. So somebody was moving their feet a little slow on this, and it seems like it's probably the uproar of the public outcry that's actually getting things in motion. Because I could tell you one thing, it's very hard to find any type of detailed information on this case online. But we'll go for what we already have right now. So Gibson says that these men came out of nowhere, and he says even if the van was unmarked, civilians still can't take the law into their own hands. And he was thinking that it was a racism thing. He wasn't hurt during this firing of these guns and being chased down like an animal. But you can look at the photo of the father and dad, and yeah, they got that look. They got that look like they lived, or the son lived with his daddy his whole life. You know what I'm saying? Um, they probably do all kind of weird shit together, hunting and all that stuff. But um, they both got nasty, dirty looking beards. You feel me? Um, I could keep going on and on, but they do look like some. They fit the they fit the description. They fit the description for, these people that we call white supremacists, things like that. Um, and yeah, they definitely. I don't know if it's just because of the nature of the father son, the bitch ass daddy, bitch ass son role that these two played. That's why they call him the copycat. I more so think it was because of the way that they were chasing this dude down. Um, and luckily for him, he was able to escape because, like he said, you know, um, once he drives around, they start shooting. Then they start chasing him again. So he's thinking in his head, well, dang, if y'all already tried to get me, what would happen if I get caught? You know what I'm saying? So I think he was really running for his life. Uh, of course, let's salute this young man for getting the proper legal counsel that he needs. I believe he's being represented by the Cochran firm, and I just want to salute him because most people in situations like this nowadays go straight to attorney Ben Crump, and it's like I. I don't know. I don't know why I got any qualms with him. I just don't like how he's there for specific reasons, and that's. I mean, I get it. Get the bag. Make sure these families get paid, but why you ain't there for the ones who's actually, living it and going through it every day in their neighborhood, not just only when it's a white face behind the gun or the attack, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I don't know. I don't know. But keep doing your thing, I guess. But yeah, so these two gentlemen, um, they are being investigated by the FBI because they do, his legal team is pressing for some type of hate crime, which makes sense because this is borderline hate crime. You know what I'm saying? Dude got he got the little individual braids in his hair. You know what I'm saying? In their eyes, they probably thinking like, why would FedEx hire this thug? Because even though he's not in the actual FedEx truck, he was actually wearing the full FedEx uniform. You know, FedEx, like, they make their workers look like damn near law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? But it is also said that, now this is where I think FedEx is, they're gonna have to drop a bag. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't you don't do what they did to this young man. And I think they only did it because they wasn't expecting him to do what he had to do as far as following the proper steps to make sure that he get justice for himself. So it was stated that FedEx had initially basically sent him home on an unpaid leave after he reported, you know, the two white men chased him and shot at him, you know. So FedEx basically tried to send him out to do the route again. So maybe somebody at FedEx is trying to get him set up or something, but for sure they sent him back out on that same route. And he basically, the next day they put him back on the same route. The next day he rode the route for 2 days, and then eventually, and I think this is just normal. Eventually, yes, it's like psychologically, like every time you going through that neighborhood or whatever, you start wondering if you got to dodge bullets, and you know. So maybe he did. Maybe he was carrying his own little something just in case. But you know, that's just a lot, especially for a 24-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, you just trying to make money to. At this point, he probably trying to pay for some, you know, some Jordans and video games and take his girl out or something, you know. So it's not that deep for him, you know. So at 24, I could see how this could be real traumatizing. So so basically when he couldn't take it no more, he tell him, hey man, I can't do this route, this and that. They sent him home without pay. And he's been at home without pay just up until recently, which was probably about a day or so ago. Or yeah, well, they retroactive. So February 10th is when they did a press conference, and that's where the backlash came, I guess, to where FedEx basically they did what every corporate company was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So what they did now is they voluntarily offered to pay for his counseling, which they say is a step in the right direction. So I mean, I get it. So um, right is right, wrong is wrong. Y'all probably handled it messed up, but if you willing to do the proper things to make it right, then make it right. You feel me? Um, and so they also reinstated his pay retroactively to January 31st. So he'll get paid for those times, that time he was off. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. Um, FedEx said the company takes situations of this nature very seriously, and that the company was shocked by the criminal act against our team member, DeMontario Gibson. It's PR. That's all that is. It's PR. You know what I'm saying? They, what was your initial reason for not paying them and sending them home? That's what I want to know. They ain't gonna speak on that. Um, Gibson is said to be working for FedEx since July 15th, 2021. Um, and that he explained to Brookhaven police, and well, he said that Brookhaven police and the company officials asked him not to speak with media about this case during his press conference. He also says, which is this is what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? So FedEx, these two gentlemen, they all gonna have to deal with what comes with it. So he also added that he got a lot of anxiety and having panic attacks, you know, after the situation. So he's going through a lot of mental distress and, you know, a disturbance that he otherwise wouldn't have been going through had these two gentlemen not tried to, you know, kill him, you know. And he basically say, you know, just even with the full reports and everything, he said the police basically approached the accused shooters, you know, and the father son duo, um, like real mild mannered, not really, you know, pressing the issue like something seriously has just happened. You know what I'm saying? So he says that they were too lenient on the father and son. Gregory case and Brandon case, because they allowed them to take some days before they turned themselves in. for one. So at that point, all kind of, you know, destroying of evidence, things like that to try to help them out. You know, they got the right to do that. And he said, and this is why I like this dude DiMaterio, man, because you know he's speaking on some real shit. So he says, like, even the black police chief had emphasized that Brookhaven was not racist when when that wasn't even the object at hand. So he's saying, why would y'all send this black dude to come tell me something about racism when I wasn't even? That's not what we talking. When we talking about the fact I was dodging bullets in a FedEx van. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so to me, it just seems like they try to do a lot of damage control, and if they could have, they would have done anything they could to keep this under wraps. And then these two gentlemen maybe will have another chance at actually carrying out whatever tactics that they were trying to carry out. I'm not too sure, but I do want to say, you know, hopefully this young man, you know, hopefully he gets paid enough to where maybe he ain't got to work for FedEx no more. Maybe he go open up his own, you know, parcel and delivery company or something. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he get a bunch of M&Ms. You feel me? And as far as these two, bitch ass daddy and bitch ass son, uh, I hope they get everything that they deserve. I hope they get charged with attempted murder. These charges that they already gave them is definitely charges that they're going to get a slap on the wrist. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, when these federal charges drop, that'll also give them, you know, even more of what they deserve, you know, because had something had happened to this guy, I'm almost certain the way that they approached it, even with him being alive, it was like the way FedEx, the way the police, the way these two gentlemen, like how everything happened. If this dude was dead, I'm almost certain we probably wouldn't heard nothing about him. He probably wouldn't even, you probably wouldn't be able to find him. Probably be a missing persons case, you know. So, you know, just put that in perspective as far as um, the time and day and age that we in. You know what I'm saying? And this is deep down south, so you know this racism and white supremacy, that shit's still up and going. You know what I'm saying? Even though we got, you know, gangbangers killing each other at just as high of a rate, but you know it's still safe to say that you got to watch it. You got to just protect yourself, man. That's all. Protect yourself from, you know, bitch ass daddies, bitch ass sons. Protect yourself from, you know, hating ass people, whether they look like you or they don't. You know what I'm saying? You just got to protect yourself because nowadays people is just they ain't taking no prisoners, man, and everybody is bragging about certain stuff that back in the day wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? So the fact people getting brownie points off just being able to do what we used to call growing up hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's some hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? Not to offend any hoes out there, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some certain things you just wasn't gonna be a part of because it was hoe shit. But now you see a couple rappers brag about it and make it look cool, and now it's accepted. So you gotta understand that people is out here trying to take whatever they can without working for it, and even though they don't deserve it. So protect yourself, protect your peace, and protect your family. And better be caught with it than caught without it. I don't know. I just wanted to say that. But anyway, y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Big Am Dog said, "What's the deal? Long live my little brother Ray. Peace."